welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be about autistic people who have been asked their views to help transform services. It's a UK government website article and I will link it later on in the description box. So it says a new call for evidence is asking autistic people and their families for views on what is working and what more needs to be done to transform care and support for the needs of autistic people. This is from the Department of Health and Social Care and the Department of Education. It says autistic people, their families and those caring for them are being asked their views on how care and support in England can be improved. This call for evidence is part of the cross-government review of the National Autism Strategy, which again I will attach details at the end in the video description, which is due to be refreshed and relaunched later this year. The strategy will be extended to cover children as well as adults, so that services work better together for all autistic people of all ages. Autistic people, family members, carers and professionals can take part in the online survey, which again I will attach the link if you choose to do it online. If you're in the UK, you can have a look at the link. The government is asking people to provide their views on the following subjects: how autistic people feel within their local communities and whether members of the public understand their needs, whether autistic people, their families and their carers receive the right support for their needs and at the right time, how much autistic people are supported to develop skills and independence, and where progress has been made and where it still needs to be made, what are the key priorities should be for the future. This can include such things as support in school to access the curriculum, if they're in hospital through a timely diagnosis, within the community having respite care or support to enter the workplace. Supporting people on the autistic spectrum or learning disabilities is one of the many far clinical priorities in the NHS long-term plan. Again, I will link that article down below in the video description as well, so that you can go and read it for your further information. The Minister for Care, Caroline Dinenage, has said autistic people must be at the heart of any improvements we make to their care and support. This is an opportunity to make a real difference to hundreds of thousands of lives. We want the services from healthcare to education to work better for all autistic people across all ages. It's no coincidence that the learning disability and autism are now placed to be one of the clinical priorities in the NHS long-term plan. So, my thoughts, my own personal thoughts as someone with autism, I thought I'd read you my own thoughts. So, my own thoughts on this article are that it is about time the government actually gets autistic people like myself involved, because usually it's parents or carers. We are the people who should and want to express our care needs and what happens to us in healthcare or education. It's all about communication and let us advocate for ourselves. I am finally glad the government are listening and are finally willing to get us involved within our future and our future care plans, and to help us have a more proactive and easier time getting access to services and the right way to communicate with us. Should we feel that we need for help, we will ask for it when we feel that we need it. This also gives us total independence and the choice to be able to make decisions for our long-term future. So again, I know the article means well. I know that the government are saying they are willing to help autistic people, but really it needs to be about autistic advocacy. It needs to be about actual autistic people are being involved this time round, that we are going to be getting our say, that our voices are being heard, that they are being understood. So I'm really pleased that this article is starting to make a difference. It is getting autistic people and their families involved in it. And as someone on the spectrum, that means the world to me. But I'm just really hoping the government then doesn't make any mistakes or decides to pull support for the autistic community. So as someone on the autistic spectrum, I am really, really happy with this outcome. I think it's going to go a long way towards the autistic community getting involved more with their healthcare plans, with their access to education for their educational care plans. And I think this is a step in the right direction as somebody with autism. So I'm really pleased with this article. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that I'm doing the right thing here on YouTube. And as always, thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.